What's happening, financial coaches? It's Pete here. Want to read to you from my book, Be Discovered How to Market Your Financial Coaching Business Today. This is chapter 25, titled Five Sections You Need on Your Website. While we can't expect your website to start reeling in clients, we can still make the most of it. Your website is like your company's digital brochure, where potential clients decide if they want to take the plunge. It's your chance to make a killer first impression and turn those curious prospects into loyal paying clients. But how do you create a more irresistible website than a buy one, get one free sale at your favorite store? To transform your website into a client converting machine, you must focus on having five essential elements: detailed descriptions, transparent pricing, valuable content, an easy to use scheduler, and a comprehensive contact page. These are like the Fab Five of website design. When they work together, magic happens. First up, let's talk about detailed descriptions. This is where you showcase your expertise and explain how you can help your potential clients. Don't be shy. Break down your services into specific areas like budgeting, debt management, investment advice, or retirement planning. Use language that's clear as a crystal ball so your prospects understand the benefits of each service and how it can solve their financial woes. Bonus points if you include real life examples or testimonials that show the transformative power of your coaching. All right. Let's talk about transparent pricing. This is where you really get to shine and build that all-important trust with your potential clients. No one wants to be left in the dark regarding how much they'll invest in your services, so it's time to lay out your pricing structure like a well-organized menu. Now, speaking of pricing, let me tell you a little story. I've attracted new clients simply by being as clear as a freshly cleaned window about my hourly rates. Believe it or not, some of these folks had previously contacted another coach and nearly fell off their chairs when they were told they'd need to shell out a jaw-dropping $30,000 to go through that coach's process. Talk about a bombshell. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Some people might spend that much over a long period of time, but they don't necessarily need to feel like they're signing away their firstborn just to get started. On the flip side, there are those who see a price tag like that and realize they're not even in the same zip code, especially if they were hoping to spend just a couple $100. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't offer packages, subscriptions, or even charge prices that'll make your clients feel like royalty. If that's your thing, go for it. But here's the kicker: spare yourself and your potential clients the headache of going through the entire dog and pony show only to discover they can't afford a seat. Believe me, when I say that being upfront about your pricing will save everyone a truckload of time and energy, it lets you focus on the clients who are the perfect match for your services and helps prospects decide if they're ready to invest in your expertise without any awkward surprises. So here's my 2 cents. Be transparent, be confident, and let your pricing speak for itself. It'll make your life as a financial coach smoother, whether you charge by the hour, offer package deals, or have subscription-based plans. Ensure your fees are as easy to understand as a children's book. And if you offer free initial consultations, shout it out from the mountaintops. Being open about your fees creates a refreshing sense of honesty and reliability. Now, let's talk about the king of the website castle: valuable content. This is your chance to show off your expertise and provide value to your prospects before they even become clients. Think of your blog or resource section as a treasure trove of financial wisdom filled with articles, tips, and insights to make your visitors feel like they've struck gold. Consider throwing in free downloadable goodies like ebooks, guides, or checklists. For example, a guide on how to cut cable TV costs could be the perfect lead magnet to attract visitors so impressed by your practical advice that they'll be begging to become your clients. But wait, there's more. An easy-to-use scheduler is like the cherry on top of your website sundae. The tool makes booking appointments with you a breeze, eliminating the need for endless email chains and phone tags. Find a scheduling tool that integrates seamlessly with your website so prospects can see your availability and book a session. Make sure it's mobile friendly and sends automatic reminders so you can say goodbye to no-shows and hello to a full calendar. Last but not least, let's talk about your comprehensive contact page. This is where you roll out the red carpet and invite your prospects to contact you. Make it easy for them by offering multiple ways to reach out, like a contact form, email address, phone number, and links to your social media profiles. And don't forget the cherry on top, a frequently asked questions or FAQ section that answers common queries and shows you're always ready to help. By being accessible and eager to engage, you'll make your prospects feel valued and excited to work with you. Now, I know what you might think, but shouldn't I have a website with all the bells and whistles? Trust me, when it comes to converting prospects into clients, less is often more. You'll create a streamlined, effective, and easy to navigate website by focusing on these 5 essential elements. Your visitors will find exactly what they need without feeling overwhelmed or confused, and they'll be guided toward the action you want them to take, booking that appointment. Remember, your website is your virtual handshake, your chance to make a lasting impression and show your prospects why you're the financial coach of their dreams. So again, I wrote this whole chapter because everyone wants to cram everything in their website. And as I said, less is more. When I go and I want to hire a good plumber, I'm going to go to some people's websites. And if they have a bunch of stuff that's irrelevant to me, I'm just going to ignore it. And if I don't find the stuff that is relevant, then I'm going to go on to the next one. And in fact, the person that I most recently hired just showed some of their previous jobs, a picture of basically the same thing, the same cooktop that I have was there. So I knew they did it. They had testimonials and they had appointment calendar right there. And so I booked the appointment. Actually, a lady called and just verified it, asked some additional questions. No problem, no fuss, no muss. They wanted to make sure they came out with the right parts if they needed to do a repair instead of a replacement. So it was great. It was exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to be easy. I didn't want to have to wait till Monday and then wait till 8:30 to call. I just wanted to use digital tools. We live in a digital age. And I wanted to find the information that I needed as quickly as possible. So if that is you, use the golden rule here. Treat your customers the way you want to be treated. Give them what they need, no more, no less. Get the appointment. Get in the conversation. That's really the key here. Get in the dialogue. Even if they send you a question via email, use that to start. Don't just try to get the appointment. Sometimes if they're like, hey, this is the problem I have. I'm inheriting some money, but I have some issues with my siblings who aren't inheriting as much. Is that something you could kind of walk me through or deal with? And I'd say, yes, absolutely. Can you give me a little more information? How are you feeling about this? Is this more of a legal issue or a philosophical issue or a moral issue? And get them talking. And then, hey, where I usually go is, yeah, that sounds exactly like some things I've dealt with in the past. I do have some ideas. Let's set up a call so I can kind of run some thoughts by you. And so you get to the place where they realize, hey, getting on that phone call is less painful than typing out these emails. It's going to be more efficient. And hey, there is something out there. There's a hook. There's an incentive, a carrot that might just solve this whole thing for me. So I want to get on the phone call with him. That's generally how it works. Hopefully you will be able to set up a website that looks beautiful and gives people what they need. And as a coach, we're trying to give people what they need anyway, right? So hopefully that helps. I'll see you later.